and I lived on the third floor of Busch Garden Restaurant.
Wow.
So, and
For how
for
long?
almost 8 years of my life. And then we moved to Bellevue.
Okay. Tell me, what kind of business did your parents have?
They own Busch Garden Restaurant
Okay. And where was the restaurant located?
on Maynard and Seattle and International District.
And do you know anything about how they started the business?
My grandfather started the business with the help with my father and my uncle.
I'm going to just skip down to try to ask you about your work experience.
Okay.
Because we have Joan, I think we're going to
Okay.
interview her. But I was just trying to test out some of the questions if they were children of owners. Now, what kind of restaurant did you work at?
I worked at Busch Garden Restaurant, Japanese restaurant, owned by my parents.
Tell me a little bit about what kind of food was served.
Japanese food, so they had sashimi, sukiyaki, batayaki, different dishes.
What do you think was the
Japanese
most, best known of the menu items, or the customer favorites?
I think beef teriyaki and the steak. Everybody loved the steak here, the ribeye steak, and sashimi. And but I think it's mostly the teriyaki and the steak.
Can you tell me
that
something
was
about the customers?
the
Do
customers.
you have any funny stories, or?
Not really.
Were there
remember.
repeat customers?
There are a lot of repeat customers, and we had different nationalities come in. People from Japan, people from around here. Different schools, different elementary schools came to visit and had a tour and had lunch here. They would get little gifts for to bring home. I think it's
What kind of gifts?
chopsticks and.
Well, we actually gave them matches too, but in those days,
You can't get those matches now.
yeah.
Right.
What years were you working?
I started working here when I was 15 as a hostess.
What kind of work did you do?
I hostess.
Can you tell me something about a typical day that you came in? What time and what did you do?
Came in about probably 4:30 before it opened, and helped set up the front area, the reception area, and then it was so busy then that I worked upstairs too. So we had a couple hostess downstairs and a hostess upstairs, and we had these bingo cards where it had all the rooms on it, and we would close the bingo cards anytime that a person came in, and then when they left, we would open them up just to let the downstairs know, hey, room 25 is open, or room 36 is open for 4.
How many rooms were there?
We had 40 rooms,
Wow.
and we had tables.
So how many waitresses were there?
23 waitresses.
Oh, okay. We have the guru here, so we won't ask you those details. What was it like to be a waitress?
I was a hostess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was great. I enjoyed it. I met a lot of people. A lot of people from different walks of life, and it was good. It was nice to get to know them, and they're really friendly. And I went to different rooms to make sure everybody was okay, and if they needed anything. We took a lot of pictures here too of the different guests that came in. So they would ask for a Polaroid picture of their dining experience.
Did you sell them that?
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay. In the 70s, what kinds of customers came? Were they like business people, the community people?
It was both business and community people. Families. A lot of families came in. In fact, I worked with somebody that met her first date was at Busch Garden Restaurant. And she said that she met her husband, and they had their first date here. And she remembers it was like 25 years ago, and she, you know, they go every year. They come here every year for dinner.
There, as a hostess, did you, you know, have to? I understand at first that they had to wear coat and ties. Is that in that time when you were hostess?
Right.
How did you handle that if they came in off the street? They weren't wearing. Was there a dress code?
There was a dress code, but you know, everybody seemed to comply with the dress code. We didn't have any problems that I remember during the period I was working.
And can you tell us what the dress code was?
Most everybody came in nice attire, dresses, and men came in, you know, slacks and some suits. It was really a dressy place.
Did they have to wear a tie? Or just
Yes,
coat?
they did.
And did you have spare ties and coats in case they didn't?
No, we didn't.
So how, as a hostess, how do you handle that?
Well, you know, we would ask them to, you know, if that would happen, we would ask them to please, you know, we need you to wear a tie, and that's our policy here. And
did you have any problems? once in a
no,
while?
actually, you know, I don't remember having any problems.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Did you eat here also?
I did.
Is that a benefit of working here?
It was a benefit. You know, we'd come in before we started work and have dinner with everyone in the back in the kitchen. And it was good. They made really good food for everyone and just a full meal.
Did you get to select, or it was a
No,
chef's choice?
It was chef's choice.
What's the best part of working at this restaurant?
Meeting the people and working with everyone. It was fun. I had a good time.
Like the other waitresses? Or?
The other waitresses and just everyone here. And meeting the people, the public. I enjoyed that. And once in a while we would have celebrities come in. And darn, I missed some of my favorite too. Richard Chamberlain came in once, and I thought,
Here.
and I wasn't here.
Oh no.